Love, peace, and soul, everybody. Welcome, one and all. This is Empress Phoenix Fire. Happy Samhain, All Hallows Eve, Dia de Muertos. You know what I mean? All of that good stuff. Ancestor night. I hope that you and yours had a beautiful one. Mine always come off. Me and mine always come off. So I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody's patience. Listen, I'm gonna get everybody back, right? So y'all remember the last reading I was saying how your heartbeat is going to be needed. Your heartbeat is going to be needed in different environments, okay? Your heart is a frequency and it sends out love. So that's what's been happening with me. It's like everywhere that I go, I'm being put to work. Went to my a function at my children's school immediately. As soon as I walked in, we need volunteers. I started volunteering, and it was like the Most High has me working. So of course, my internet family has taken a back seat, which I apologize because I miss y'all and I love y'all same way. Don't want y'all to feel like I done fell off. You know what I'm saying? I'm just working in a different part of the mansion. You know what I mean? But we're going to get it back together because it is Scorpio season. Happy birthday to all Scorpios. My brother is tomorrow, so I'm going to definitely give him a proper shout out. Um, it's Ancestor Month. It's Ancestor season, really. You know what I mean? With the underworld. So we definitely, I had to come on here and do a reading. I don't care how late it is. And the first card that popped out, look how fucking beautiful. I love this fucking deck. I love this deck. Vishvamata. Vishvamata. Look at the babies on her earrings. Okay, that first eye is wide open, and also her physical eyes are open, right? That because we know during this time of year the veil is thin, blah blah blah, right? But this is all year round. Divine Feminine, I'm coming out with a separate channeling. I'm gonna have to do separate channels for Divine, but this is for the collective. This reading, because this is opening up Ancestor Week. Y'all, hold on. I didn't know that Willow Smith was a October 31st Scorpio. Y'all know, she got she broke the internet with her. I just caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride, the ride, the ride? I just wanna stay for the night. Can we get a vibe? Yo, happy birthday, Willow. I was like, already knew she had high priestess energy, but I didn't know you was hooked up like that with a cat moon. That's why that song is so hard. Okay, listen. Oh, what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all? Badra Kali. Look at this energy. Yeah, I'm done. Like, it's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so off the back, before we're gonna read these at the end. But what I'm seeing here is all year round, your intuition and your intellect is one. Okay, because I stay getting channelings, and I'm like, okay, I gotta drop this for them. So I shared, I think, a Reverend Ike video about how your biggest enemy is your own mind, right? We've been talking about is the battle, the war is in your mind. There's no enemy outside of your mind. So I caught the download on really how that manifests in physical terms. So your brain is comprised of the right and left hemisphere, right? Which we know the right side represents your intuition, your more intuitive side, your more feminine side, and that the left side of your brain is the more logical, the more mathematical side of your brain. And I said the left side, why they say the left hand, why people don't shake with the left hand and all of that stuff, how like that's like you're trying to wish, Like if you, because I've experimented with this. I've actually like put out my left hand, and I remember it was a teacher and she still like shook my hand with her right hand. And I was like, see, this is how you could see he could read people. You see what I'm saying? So I use my left hand, right, which is really connected to my right brain. You see what I'm saying? So I'm showing my feminine intuition, high priestess self. You see, but when you shake with your right hand, you on the logical side of your brain. Okay? So hear me out. So I was like, well, what really separate, there is a fibrous membrane that separates the two hemispheres in the brain, right? The corpus, I always forget, corpus is corpus something. Okay, that separates the two hemispheres. And what I realized is that the logical, the left brain is what entraps you. Your left brain is your enemy, honestly. Yes, you need your left brain. You need to be able to break down simple math. You need to have logistics, logics. We do need that just as much as we need our dark side. But it is what helps to keep your right side of your brain trapped. That is also deemed as your masculine side. Your masculine side is what keeps your feminine side suppressed. Whether you are a physical, masculine, or feminine, it doesn't matter. Gender doesn't matter with this here, what I'm talking about. Okay? We're talking about esoterics here. So I was like, oh shit, it's the logical brain that is your fucking enemy. It's the logical brain that puts a spell on the right brain. So with this here, this is showing you with the first eye and then also the physical eyes being open. Because usually, if you see depictions with the first eye open, the physical eyes will be closed. Like to say that, you're in your spiritual self is leading first. But to have both open, that is the balance. See, this is the gift of what Libra season has bestowed upon us and what we are carrying into Scorpio. This is why Scorpio is the merging of the two energies. It starts out in Libra, right? Seventh house, relationships, blah, blah, blah. But the actual merge of the two energies doesn't commence until Scorpio. All right. Ooh. The nodes is about to shift. Y'all, it's about to be really, 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 really lit though. It's about to be really lit though. And I love how she did that song, and that's her boyfriend, Willow. That's her boyfriend that she did that song with, and that duet. You see what I'm saying? Even though she's the star player, you know what I mean? It was still a balance between masculine and feminine energy because his part balanced out the whole song. Yeah, that's why that shit was so hard. That's why everybody's loving it. Everybody, even from the hardest gangsters, everybody's loving it. I just called up. It give me that what I call it, garage band type of vibe. Yeah, it give me that garage band. You know what I'm saying? Doom 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 doom. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Show off your witchiness. Show off your witchiness. Nurse by day, witch by night. You know what I'm saying? Show it off, girl. Show it off. All right, y'all. Let's get some more guidance coming out here. Yeah. So I was like, yo, it's the left brain is the fuck is your enemy. That's what keeps you locked in. It's the left brain that be spelling your right brain. It's the left brain that need to get shit because all your life, that's the programming of also school. That's what school does to you. That's what school does to you. That's why, what was I saying in Scorpio's reading? The last Scorpio reading I did, I was saying either it's you or your child or both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? In schooling, y'all don't learn like how everybody do because y'all are too intuitive. So you're not going to learn the logical way to learn. That's just not you. What's this? Oh, we got Dragon's Horde, protecting the future, and Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. This is giving, look, this is a nice midnight blue. Okay. Everything night. Look at all the hues. Okay. Look at the colors. The indigos, right? The purples, the indigos. Here. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future right here. That was another download that came through. I was like, yo, remember, with each generation, right? We want to bestow gifts upon our children. We want our children to be the fruit of our womb and the fruit of our loins, right? So you see, if you have children, you could see how they have characteristics from you, and you see how they take it to another level. You see what I'm saying? Like you will see how, if let's say you like to sing, you will see how your child may have a better singing voice than you. Now some parents choose to be jealous, and then some choose to foster those gifts in their children. This is why the Venus and Serena story, what is his name, Richard King, I think it's called King. You see what I'm saying? Like he didn't even never touch the racket, but he seen something in his children and that they could take it for, and he chose to foster that. Same thing with Joe Jackson too. You see? Same thing with Joe Jackson. Dances on one foot, balancing act. So let me tell you this too. Oh my God. So the fairies have been out. I posted up on my Instagram about I had took the children to the fair, and I'm telling you, I felt, and then again, close to Halloween. So I was like, there's like a fairy energy. Let's put, speaking of the fairies, let's pull a fairy. There was fairy energy, and you know that fairies disguise themselves as bugs. So there was this specific bug. I was like, what is? It was huge, huge, and it flew and it landed right next to me. And I was like, yo, what is that? Is that a grasshopper? I don't know. I was like, that ain't no normal damn bug. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that shit before. And I was like, no, that's a fairy. And because think about all the energy in amusement parks. It had the energy in amusement park. Okay. There's laughter and there's also fear, because sometimes when you get on certain rides, you'll scream in fear, like, oh my God, am I gonna fall? Is this thing gonna drop? Is this thing gonna turn over? You know what I'm saying? You go through a momentary feeling of fear. And then there's times where it's just joy, elation, laughter, and it doesn't matter the age. It's not just children. You know what I'm saying? I seen the smiles and the glees and the brightness in the people's faces in at the fair. You know what I'm saying? Even as adults, even though we're the ones spending the grip. Speaking of spending the grip, I'm offering $31 quick reads. Okay. You can hit up my cash app. You can either hit up my cash app with the $31, your email, if you have a question. Okay. I'm doing 31 reads for this week, y'all. Okay. So if you're interested, you can either email me or send the $31, put your email in the, or I prefer Google Pay. I really do. It's an easy app. You put in my email, and you put in my email, and it comes up on Google Pay. It's really easy. She of the Crouch. This is what I'm saying. I was feeling fairy energy at the amusement park. You see, because there's a lot of laughter, there's a lot of glee, and adults returning to that sense of childhood, or even looking at their children having fun. You know, like when you watch your children having fun, like, you having fun? Did you enjoy that? It makes it all worth it, all that money that you spending. It makes it all worth it when you see your children enjoying themselves. So I'm picking up, even though I said this is a collective, like you can't front no matter what cards I'm pulling. There's definitely, all right. So I would say divine masculines for you. There is a high priestess, and there's a high priestess that you either looking at that is being featured in your life. She has a motherly energy, because look, the earrings with the children, and she also has a sultry side. Straight up, she has a sultry side. Okay. Yeah, the healing waters. That's the high priest. The high priestess with the healing waters. Straight up. straight up like that. So there's a future that's being protected here, right? Because people, like I said, I'm no longer focusing on readings that talk about people doing this, putting this on you, putting that magic on you, because at this point, this should be your energy, okay? Whether you're masculine or feminine, you should be in your high priest, high priestess nature, period. You should be glowing, you should be standing out from the rest. You should have all three eyes open, okay? All eyes are open in all realms and all dimensions. You see, nothing can get past your vision. Nothing can get past your point of view. Okay. Let me pull. Hold on. Let me see what's the pull. It's been a while, y'all. I ain't gonna front. I really apologize, but like I said, I've been working, so I've been put to work in the community. Really, Vishva Vishvamata. We gonna see what she's talking about. We gonna see what she's talking about. Protecting the future. Garnet. Oh my God. Okay, we are in Scorpio season. Okay. I feel like this is a Scorpio stone. It's number 8, eighth house, eighth zodiac sign. It has that crimson red. It's the warrior stone as well. Okay, they're highly protective in nature. And then we also have rhodochrosite at the bottom of the deck. So with garnet, and it also speaks to the root chakra and the sacral chakra as well, as far as sexuality, sacred sexuality. It's coming into view here. It's coming into view. All right, I have to use the ancestor deck too. I'm gonna pull a couple from the ancestor deck to get some context, and then we can pull from the other decks, and then we get started. All right, but I'm definitely seeing here like the midnight. Like there's y'all up at night. Y'all can't tell me y'all not up at night getting downloads. I feel like instead of just laying in bed, just start your day, because you're not gonna go back to sleep, or you're not gonna wind up going back to sleep until once the sun is up. Ooh, ooh. All right, we got 6 of 9s at the bottom of the deck, so we already know that because Scorpio energy deals with the psychology, the mind. Again, it's all about the mind. So this is you again realizing the curse that the logical side of your brain puts on the right side, tries to mask it, tries to shut it down. Because remember, we don't use all the parts of our brains. It's, again, especially through indoctrination. The Six of Swords is coming out of the indoctrination. It's the reprogramming. It's the relearning. This is why you're moving forward from a time of mental confusion, a time of mental conditioning, mental manipulation, even. Okay? You got the 6 of coins here. I mean, 7 of coins, right? See, casting pearls among swine. So you're no longer doing that. I was feeling like this is this is y'all enjoying your present moment right here, right now. You're no longer trying to teach people that don't want to hear the Jew, that don't respect it. People around you, period. The value that you bring to the table. You know it now because your eyes are all open, right? You know your worth. Okay. So you know what you're doing? Remember, Scorpio is I desire, right? So this season, you're going to see how people are desiring you. But you've learned that you're not going to be casting pearls amongst swine. So this is jobs, right, that didn't want to pay you. what you were worth, or didn't want to accommodate you, didn't want to promote you, acted like there was no space to listen. Because I remember I was in a job where they made a position for me because they saw like, now we need her in the office. She, you know what I'm saying? Blessings. She she definitely got some skills that we need in this office. They made a position for me that wasn't even there before. Okay. And she was like, I made this position for you, right? You thought I was going to put you back on the floor. I was like, yeah, I didn't know what y'all was going to do, but you recognized my worth. So places, people, relationships, people that didn't recognize your worth, didn't recognize your friendship, didn't recognize the value of what you brought to the table. They either wanted to manipulate you, control you, or just wanted you to think that it wasn't of value what you brought to the table. You're no longer you're picking up them pearls. Like, all right, I'm gonna pick up my shit and go elsewhere. It's crazy because my one of my old job called me. Oh, can you? No, I cannot. I cannot. Okay, I'm busy. Handling what I need to handle. Now, what I'm learning about the Two of Coins, right? Because you got to think about all of the different depictions. With the Two of Coins, you being protected, right? Look at the deep wave of water. That's not you have like your emotions are in a high vibing with the Seven of Coins because it's like you are appreciating, you're in a state of gratitude for what you have right now in this moment. We're coming out of Thanksgiving, harvest season. Okay. So therefore, you are in a high vibing energy. It's the other people around you that didn't recognize your worth, right? When they were given the chance to. And because you're protecting yourself, you see the circle around the unicycle, because you're balancing out your life without anyone's help. Unicycle, meaning self, one, your own universe. Okay? You're transmuting those two coins. One is about letting go what doesn't serve you. One is about drawing in what you need. Okay? Right? So I like I want to see my t-shirt. A t-shirt. My t-shirt game. I've been stepping up my t-shirt game. So yeah. And you do like you balancing at everything. Like you the children's your business, the job, you doing everything that you need to do without anybody's help. You got the Hierophant. You can't talk about Scorpio season without talking about Taurus energy. Okay. So this bishop, hold on, let me look at that. I don't remember from the book. Was he the black? No, no, that was Black Herman. Was the Black Houdini? But either way, Bishop C.H. Mason. Again, so there's a building energy here, building up on your spirituality, because this is the spiritual season. Okay, so this is building up on your spirituality. I'm seeing here, like you, like the Monday going to get taken care of, bills going to get taken care of, everything going to get taken care of. No matter what things, distractions like bills, whatever may come in to try to take up your time, you could say, because that's what I'm seeing was happening. Yo, let me tell you something too. What's been happening? It's either fairies. There's an aspect of your spirit team. Here we go. There's an aspect of your spirit team that's attempting to communicate with you too. Like we right here with you. Like, yo, shit is crazy at the job. My pen moved. The damn vital sign machine moved on its own. Had me take a double take. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, what is this? Okay, hold on. I was like, what the hell is this? Why is this moving? Okay. Doesn't it feel good to be desired? It feels very good to be desired, especially when you was and then I feel like it's from, I'm telling you, it's from people that you wanted to be recognized from, like people that you was like, look, like, let's say romantic options. You attempted to let them know, like, yo, I'm a star. Yo, I got, you know what I'm saying? With me, you win. Okay, don't let the outward appearances fool you. With me, we could be winning right now, you know? Um, but I feel like they didn't recognize it, right? And so now you being desired. Now they see you glowing up. They see you balancing out your energy. They see you moving with the most high. They see that you're really gifted. They see that you're really intelligent. They see that you like you're highly protected. They see that you know how to transmute, how to pull and push and pull. Huh. Balancing act. Balancing act. Hold on, 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 hold on. Before we go any further. Balancing act on one foot. You see what I'm saying? Dancing, smiling, and you doing it like, and they like, yo, and then they comparing that to the people that they chose over you, right? Even if it's a job, even if it's a position, the people that they chose over you wasn't capable. They're not capable of what you're capable of. That romantic so-called partner or option is realizing they can't do what you do. King of Cups. All right, y'all. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Coins. New opportunity. This is new beginning shit. This is the long time coming things. You know, things that you've been working on, and then you see the level right there. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna be leveling out. Your pockets is leveling out here. Look, with the beat energy. What did I tell you? I'm telling you, there's an aspect of your spirit team they there with you while you at work. And like that, how you know something will move. An inanimate object will move like it wasn't supposed to move. A pen, maybe even a tool that you use to complete your work, it'll move out of nowhere, roll down the fucking hallway. But we not spooky. You see what I'm saying? We not spooky with it. So therefore, you'll know like, oh, that's an aspect of my team here with me, guiding my hand, guiding me to the next opportunity. What did I say about masonry too? So there's literally, okay, some carpenters, there's some brothers. Okay, this is you, divine masculine. Okay, because this is the high priest card. So we got high priest and high priestess here. Told you. I said it's a collective reading. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm seeing is that for divine masculine, you're definitely building an aspect, right? Protecting the future. So you're building something for the future. Look, King of Cups, all right? A legacy for your future. Because this is what we know. We know that our children are going to be really the ones really taking the battle to the next level. You know what I was thinking about too? I was like, I think my generation was like the last generation that actually played outside, you know, to a certain extent. I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm an 80s baby. So 90s children kind of played outside, you know. Hey, beloved, you know what I mean? But, and I said, so if our generation was one of the last generation to actually play outside, right? To play with each other in person, okay? Normal children shit. So then whose fault is it that the next generations are not up on it? It's filled with faults. That means it's our fault that our children are not into that. But so then, therefore, if we realize that it's our fault, then we have to change that. We got to get them interested in doing certain projects and getting back out in nature again. We got to be taking them to certain places. We got to get them into the, you know what I'm saying? Even if we got to learn about it first before we get them into it. Even the fairy is hugging him. Oh, divine masculine. And you hit, wait a minute, I didn't even show you the emperor. So you featured here, divine masculine, straight up and down. You are featured here. What did I say about the fucking handshake and foot? This is his left hand. Blood. What did I? Hold on, let me put this down. What did I say about the handshake? So, okay, he put out his left hand as his right brain. He's leading with his right brain. High priest, king of cups. Shout out all Scorpios. You see what I'm saying? Scorpio and Aries. All right. So you got Scorpio or you got Aries prominent, Taurus prominent, or even fire sign prominent in your chart. Okay. Three of Wands. So there's a sense of adventure. Okay. It's a sense of adventure here. I think it's an adventure about what the future may hold, experiencing life as it comes, right? The drifter. You like I said, you're not getting used to. Okay, that was another download. I was like, okay, being that I had taken a hiatus, hold on, it's been a minute. Okay, I've taken a hiatus. We haven't really done a review on retrograde season because now everything is moving forward again. Retrograde season was so deep, so many jewels, so heavy, y'all. We have to go. You have to go back. Look in hindsight. You have to turn around sometimes. Okay, you have to turn around and see how far you come. What, you know what I'm saying? The steps that you took, what they meant, so that way you know what's happening, what's going to happen on the path, or maybe not even know, but get a sense of direction of where you're going. So retrograde. Let me tell you what happened with retrograde season. Now tell me if I'm lying. Usually it's known for people from the past coming back, communicating, ray tay tay, whatever. For me, it wasn't the actual people, it was the same exact energy in the body of other people. That shit had me like, yo, this remind me of such and such. How they look, how they whole aura was the same person, the whole aura. Even physically look like them, even the same nationality as the person. And I'm talking from different walks of life. Your co-workers, ex-lovers, ex-friends. You know what I'm saying? You will be, yo, I'm like, yo, this person got the same fucking energy. Same energy. And the and the people that they remind you of, right? There was a lesson that you had to learn. Okay? Because we done cut a lot of people off. So those same actual people don't have access to you. But what will happen is the same aura type is coming towards you. And then you were given a choice on to how to react. Were you going to do the same thing as, again, cast them pearls among swine? Like, was you going to cast them pearls among swine again? Okay. Were you going to do that again? Or did you learn from that cycle? From that cycle, did you learn from it and keep that energy at bay now? So fucking deep. It's so fucking deep, y'all. We got wand energy here. That's what I'm talking about. I desire. Okay. Wand energy here. And I think that we've had a desire for adventure. Because remember, we coming out of what? You see, the illusion of a lockdown. You see, Seven of Wands energy. What I also experienced is a lot of people coming to me like, what about, what's happening right now and with these legislative uh requirements and ray tay tay. And I'm like, what did I tell y'all? I told y'all gotta find a loophole. You gotta find a way around certain things. Because what? Your freedom is at stake here. You are, if you know you're a spiritual being, you know your status and you know your rank. See, that's the thing. You got to know your spiritual rank. You got to know your status. You see, and you got to be brave and you got to have courage, enough courage to stand up for what is for nature. You see, because that's what the war is on. The war is on the natural. The war is on the organic, on the original. That's what the war is really all about. And want to bring in the artificial. Okay. So therefore, if you know you're a spiritual being, you like, all right, I gotta use my if I gotta pick up and move, you gotta do, you may have to juggle that energy and move to where you could be protected from the fuckery that's around you. Okay, if it is an environment, if it's a job, if the job is enforcing, you know what I'm saying, the so-called rules and ting and ting and ting, you, and then again, even yes, I'm telling we know, of course, like hospitals, certain, you're not going to get around that. Okay, you know that, right? So therefore, you may still be in the same field, but you may have to go more underground. You may have to go to work in a doctor's office where they have less than 100 employees. Do you see what I'm saying? You got to find a loophole. People was calling me like, did you no, why? Because you see that I'm still doing my thing. Like I told you, find the loophole. I'm not going to be discussing via electronics with where's watchable eyes to tell you what I did. You got to find a loophole for you because everybody's situation is different. Everybody's spiritual rank is different. Everybody's classifications and certifications is different. You may not have the same certifications as me. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got to figure it out. Get into the right brain because the right brain is what will show you the creative way to get around the logics or the logistics. The logical brain is going to tell you, I got to get it, or if I don't get it, then everybody's assed out. No. Put in your right brain, no, we're going to find, I'm going to put in the vision that I'm going to get around it and still be able to make my coinage. Same way. That's true high priest energy right there. Dealing with the ancestors. Look, it look like he in a trance. You see what I'm saying? That's trance energy here. So therefore, you or even people, if, to the layman, oh, he looks possessed, but it's not a possession. Again, see, you don't understand these energies. It's not a possession. Okay, it's things that are activated within you. Then I don't even think I have the book, the ancestor book near. But let me pull. What are you putting in your mind? That's where the war is. That's where the war is, y'all. We don't watch plenty movies because you know they put their directives and they plans in the fucking movies and in the damn shows. You see what I'm saying? We already know. We already know it's a war about the artificial. It's a war on the organic. Okay, on the original. That's what the war is all about, really. Well, let's clarify all of this. Okay. Adventure. Have it, use it as a sense of adventure. See what I'm saying? Look, yeah. You may have to do that. Pack light, and then you'll be able to see views. You'll be able to get a sense of vision and a view. Yo, when we went to the fair, we was up in the Ferris wheel, and I was like, all right, now we can see the whole park. Now I see where exactly where we need to walk. Okay, the food court is over here. Oh, I want to get on that ride. I want to get on that ride. I want to get on that ride. Okay, we need to walk that way when we move into the park. You see? So when you in a high elevation, okay, you're able to see now the full terrain. You're able to see now a perspective that you didn't see before, that you didn't know before. But if you stay stuck, you stay stuck thinking, oh, I might have to just, comply. You're never going to get what you're worth. Look at this. Okay, so we got snake here. We got jealousy, betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, sexuality, counterproductive. Okay, so snake energy, I don't want to say is a negative connotation, but with snake, it is 50-50 for me. Okay, the snake could represent two different things. Snake could represent, uh yeah, it says jealousy, like people are jealous that you have a different point of view than other people. They're jealous because your harvest is coming in, baby, because you're lucky. And it's not luck. It's because you're in tune with the most high and you have put in so much work and you keep your energy in a high vibration. You in the clouds, baby. Seven of Wands. You protecting that future. You protecting. You're protecting happy the synchronicities in your life. Good fortune. A reward. You see, luck is a reward for the hard work that you put in. Luck is just nothing. Nah, I met a nurse. Her last name is Luck, and she be caking. But when I realized it, I'm like, that's because she worked mad at places and hours. It's not no luck. She ain't getting that shit for free. You see what I'm saying? She be all over the place. And she know her shit. Look at this. Mother Gaia with the Emperor. What did I say about him dealing with? He's in his right, using his right brain. So divine masculines, ooh wee. Yeah, them inner and outer worlds. Let me get one for the King of Cups. Okay. I do see these star seed children. Hold on. Okay, 3 keeps coming out. I'm not gonna put these back. Yo, it's crazy. I was getting the mountain iconography too, and it came out. I'm gonna put it together with this one. Okay, even though it's not, I'm gonna put it together with this one. So there's an obstacle, you see, problem, distance, solitude, pride, block, cold, indifferent. Oh, I feel like you blocking out the betrayals and the back toxic energy because you know that is, remember, okay, that's the energy that keeps you bounded, that keeps you from, yeah, you fleeing from that. You making your way away from that. You see what I'm saying? You only dealing with loyal people. You only have your immediate around you. You see? So you blocking that out. Okay? You're blocking out that energy. Anything toxic, anything that attempts to seduce you, you blocking that shit out. You're like, you ain't gonna try to seduce me. You're not even paying me. You can't even offer me. What can you offer me? You see? So again, with the 7 of Wands, this is why you're protecting what's natural. Clover energy. Um, red clover is also good for the womb if you're not pregnant. That clears out the womb, okay? But don't drink clove, don't partake in red clover if you are pregnant. I would say red raspberry is good, If you're trying to attempt to clean out your womb in order to be able to have children, then deal with the red clover. A fling. Short lived. Oh, okay. So, it's cuffing season. Mhm. You know what I'm saying? It's cuffing season. Y'all gonna see when I read that. So there could be a fling here that may have the propensity to go into something maybe a little, long term, possibly. Okay, possibly here. Being grounded, and then even with the number four there like that, that's the emperor's number four. So masculine energy, you coming from the emperor energy into the high priest mode, okay? With the five, it's a progression. It's a progression, but you can't do that without the mother principle, and you cannot manipulate the mother principle. It's a duality. It's see, experiencing duality, your inner and outer worlds, your right and left, you name it, okay? You realizing this, hence his left hand being extended out. Mm, that's deep within itself. We got the King of Cups here. All right. That's Scorpio energy. It could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But since we're in Scorpio season, we got it all hail Scorpio. Okay. All hail Scorpio. And then with the deacons, if you want to get more technical in astrology, right, depending on the deacons and also the Diwalis, right, if I'm not mistaken, um, in astrology. So if you in the first decan of Scorpio, the first 10 degrees or the first 10 days, you're a Scorpio. You're Scorpio. If you're in the second 10 days of Scorpio season, the second degrees, right? You are your decan is Pisces. So you express your Scorpio energy in a Piscean way. And if you're in the third decan, then you have Cancer. Okay? If you're in the third decan of Scorpio, you have that Cancer energy. Okay? The nurturing aspect of self. Yeah. Okay? Okay? Yeah. And you realizing there's nothing wrong with being nurturing and being loved. Loving on your children. What's clarifying that is the woman in tornado. I'm getting single fathers out here. The single fathers need a shout out. Because the single fathers need a shout out. Okay? Because they all out here. And I met some. I've worked with some. Okay? Where the women actually dipped. You know what I'm saying? Dipped on them. Crazy. And you like, what? She dipped? Yeah. Like, yeah, it's just me and my kids now. And I'm like, what? Right? You wouldn't expect that. A sudden unexpected end. You wouldn't expect for the Uman to dip on the man and leave the youths and the dog. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't expect that, but it happens out here. There are men that are mother and father too, just like us single women. You see what I'm saying? So y'all deserve y'all shout out too. Okay. And what could also be happening as well is the end of also being a single father, where a woman is coming in, a feminine energy that's coming in. Yeah, because you've been doing the balancing act, so now the universe is like, you stop casting pearls among swine with these females. So now we're gonna have you overcome that obstacle, you know, and overcome these delays. And we're bringing in a high priestess that's going to match your energy. Let's read because I need to read. I need to read something. Let us read the garnet. Let's read the garnet first, right? Passion. Yeah. What you desire, okay? Garnet is a rejuvenating stone believed to protect against evil and terrifying dreams to attract love. You are a passionate soul with a courageous heart. Be confident. See, what did I say about being confident and courageous, right? And constant. Let go of your inner demons, taboos, inhibitions, and fantasies. Recognize self sabotage and expand your awareness into all you can be. Virtue matters to you. You are capable of great devotion to a cause or a relationship and have a strong survival instinct. Yeah. Take action now. A mystery is solved. Have courage. There is a way out. Do you hear this? See, y'all asking me how I'm doing it. Take action now. A mystery is solved. Have courage. There is a way out. Turn a crisis into a learning challenge. If danger approaches, stay calm. You are protected. Be emotionally honest with yourself and others. You may attract a partner for sexual healing. Cuffing season. Make no long term commitment as it may fizzle out once the purpose is fulfilled. Finding an appropriate outlet for your passions and emotions creates well being. Okay, so it creates wholeness for yourself when you find a proper outlet for your passions, for your desires, for your emotions. Okay, hence the King of Cups, right? Timing, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius. Soul path expressing your soul's passion, your soul's desires. What do you desire? Okay, you desire freedom. Seven energy, that's the God energy. Okay, you desire to express your divinity through this vessel, through this lifetime, with the time that you're given, without the distractions, without the bullshit, without. But you know, delays is gonna. You know, they'll come. But what are you doing? You climbing over it. You're transversing. You're finding a way through. You finding a path. You hiking up that fucking mountain. You got your supplies. You see what I'm saying? You may even pick up some supplies, and then that sparks off envy and jealousy within other people again because you know what I'm saying. They got to do their own fucking work. They got to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They got to do that shit. What else? What else we gonna read, y'all? I want to read Dragon's Horde. That's number 12. Protecting the future. Legacy. What did I say? Legacy. True riches. In the dragon's hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachers lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity. If you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best, take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Hold on. Skirt, skirt. Okay, damn. It says jewels and precious objects scattered to the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within reach. Right. So which one is you grabbing? Which hand are you extending? This is a rich opportunity. You can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. So, those offers from people that didn't recognize your value from get-go, those jobs that didn't recognize, that didn't want to make room for you from the get-go, and then now that they see that they can't get that shit nowhere else, they want to come back and, oh, we have shifts available. Uh, what are you offering me though? What are you offering me? Oh, you're offering me a bonus. Hmm. But then what do I have to deal with though? Am I going to be stressed out? Is it going to take time away from me and my children, even though I need finances to take care of my children? Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. Yo, Most High, you don't play with me. I'm so grateful to you. What did I say about it being the children, your legacy? Because it's your children that's going to really fight. You think we fighting a battle now? You think we fighting a battle now? It's our babies. They are more gifted, just like we strive to be better than our parents, right? With each, you see it with each generation. They talk about the pandemic quarantine babies. They come out the womb like, what y'all doing? Where we at with it? What timeline am I in? They come out looking like where we. I chose y'all. I don't remember making that choice. Newborns, you know what I'm saying? They come out like, okay, yo, it belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age when you are weary? Y'all, that was another channel. And I remember I said, don't get old, y'all. It's serious business. You gotta prepare for when you are old from now. Because remember, when you are in your elderly state, it's called the second childhood for a reason. And you may not be able to rely on your children to take care of you when you are infirm because they're going to be busy living their life. They're going to be busy doing the juggling act, raising their own children. And they may not, because the days of taking care of your parents and having the elder, what do they call it? The mother-in-law suite. You know what I'm saying? There's houses out here that got mother-in-law suites where, grandma or grandpa would stay on the same in the same house or in an annex of the house. You see, those days are over. Everybody going in the nursing home nowadays. Even younger people that are infirm, they sending them to the nursing home because nobody ain't got no time. Everybody got to work these jobs and do all of this and that, and everybody got this and that. Prepare for your older age, y'all. We don't know what the prices are going to be looking like then. You don't know what's going to be happening at that time. You don't know what kind of situation you're going to be in. And I've seen the levels of the childhood. I've seen elderly where they can't speak. They shouldn't. They're wearing diapers, right? We know this, and it doesn't have to do with age. It's just condition. I feel also it could possibly also be your spiritual rank, your level of consciousness that also dictates and determines the stage in your second childhood that you will be in, that you will remain in. So deep, so deep. I've seen the ones where they're like teenagers, where they like they got all their stuff. Oh, my house burnt down and this and that, and oh, my daughter brought some of my stuff, and it's like when you got a bag literally, but you older. Yo, it's not pretty, y'all. Don't get old. What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon guards the legacy of the future. All who come empty handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in a dusty heap of bones. Do you hear that? You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness or your spiritual practice or sheer luck. Here we go again. But we know what? Luck is a reward. Okay? Consider as well that your present, this moment, is the future to the dragon. You may be the one we have all been waiting for. So do not hesitate to take what request has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is the time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are lunch. A simple prayer will do, y'all. Y'all better feed y'all ancestors. Well, they ate good this week. You better feed those ancestors well, because they putting in work in the spirit realm. What did I say? Your whole team. Your whole team. Look at the fairy hugging. Your whole team is working with you. They with you. And they find ways to let you know, like, we right here with you. We gonna make this shit work. We gonna level all of this stuff out. But of course they need us to do our part. Right? Yo, you better feed them. You better feed them. You better, and they may make themselves known. And then what did I say about the insect? What did I say? I said it was a big ass. I don't know what it was, and it flew next to me, and I was like, "What is that? What is that?" And I even took a picture. It just looked. It reminded me of the fairy deck. I was like, "That's a fucking fairy deck." How it flew. It was flying around the rides, and this laughter. This older people laughed, and I was screaming. My voice was going, screaming on the. I haven't done that in a long time. Long time. All right, let's get to the Pierre de Resistance, because I might want to read both of those. Okay, Vishvamata. With her protection, even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. Let me say that again. With her protection, meaning your right brain, your feminine side, your intuition, pineal, seat of the soul. Even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. Oh, the mandates, this, that. There is a pathway that can shift your devastation into a palpable experience of being protected and guided through a difficulty. You see, trust where you are being led. Grace shall come from this. The Divine Mother sees our capacity for breathtaking transformation and spiritual awakening, often far more than we recognize in ourselves. To fulfill our inner purpose and move beyond unnecessarily restrictive, self imposed limitations, we need her. When we hold back, gripping on to what is familiar, she lovingly forces our hand, hence the tornado energy, forcing the end. Okay? Under her influence, we do not invade what is required of us. We find the inner strength to move directly through what we once denied ourselves the right and opportunity to overcome. See, what is required of us. See, that's why I had to put the internet family on the back burner for a little while, because I was called to be in certain environments to help out. You are encouraged to develop the confidence and commitment, didn't that come out? Necessary to undertake the task that challenge and yet also inspire you. Do not allow yourself to be intimidated by the prospect of failure or opposition. Right. That niggas is going to be jealous of you. People going to be jealous of you. People going to be prejudiced towards you. People going to be racist towards you. All of that shit. They going to try to control you. Know your worth. And if you feel like you got to be real with you, that's where the honesty comes in. If you feel like, well, I really don't have much to bring to the table within yourself, then make yourself, upgrade yourself. Okay? Because you're protecting the future, right? So upgrade yourself to get where you want to be, instead of being jealous of others, attempting to backstab others, to be deceptive towards others. Okay? Stay true to your path and progress step by step. Trust your capacity to grow into the fulfilling manifestation of your heartfelt aspirations. Although you may be in circumstances you would prefer not to be in, you are in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring. When the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged and integrating your shadow, these circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. You see that shit? Relevant learning, personal growth, when you acknowledge and integrate your shadow, circumstances will give way to something more favorable. When Vishvamata appears, it not only signifies that we have the capacity to move through a situation we have avoided dealing with in the past, but that we can do so in a fair, gentler, and more graceful manner than expected. You have the power of the Divine Mother's wisdom and blessing within you. Do not underestimate her. Do not underestimate your feminine side, whether you are man, woman, whatever you identify with. Do not underestimate yourself. When we are willing to look at ourselves rather than other people or external circumstances, that's what I said, as the primary source of our pain, Vishvamata, the cosmic mother, appears with a genuine desire for you to heal and outgrow the causes of suffering. She is Kali as a sweet, savorous, and beloved soul mother. She becomes uh, Kripadhara, or the vessel of compassion. We can go to her and receive as much love, support, kindness, protection, and anything else we need. The babies that hang from her ears are invitations to approach her as a child would approach its mother with complete trust and positive expectation. If we have had issues with mother figures, if we have had issues with mother figures, aunties, older sisters, okay, grandmas, her presence triggers healing. Mother issues can impede our ability to trust and feel that we are safe and belong. They make it hard for us to feel that our inner life is valuable and worthy of attention, that we are truly loved and valued just as we are, and able to rest within ourselves, feeling that we are enough. The Divine Mother does not struggle with human limitations. We can go to her wounded and messy, and she will receive, heal, and love us without judgment. Her expression, semi wrathful yet serene, reminds us that her ways strengthen our boundaries against that which cannot support the soul. We will not hesitate to strike at what could harm us. She also dissolves the defenses we have unconsciously set up against life so that we soften and become eager to participate in our own journey. What did I say about having adventure? When we are not hardened, corrupted, or rendered bitter by life experiences, we can be more open like a curious child and be guided more easily by our hearts along the unique and empowered life path the Divine Mother offers us. Yo, hold on. Hold on. It says place your left hand over your heart. Yo. Raise your right hand high to the heavens above, reaching for her. Feel that she grabs hold of your right hand. Slowly guide your right hand with her hand resting on top of it until it covers your left hand at your heart. Feel, sense, and receive her spiritual protection of your heart. She is with you. You have completed your sacred ritual. Listen. There's a whole incantation. Yo, I love this. You know Elena Fairchild don't play. And she came hard with this deck here. I was one of the first because you already know it's going to be featured, but I was one of the first. Okay. Our wild divine mother knows when to become gentle with our hearts, bestowing sweetness that liberates us from fear. Though you may have faced much struggle and challenge on your path, though it may seem only the most powerful intensity could stem the tide of negativity, the Dark Mother of Grace will conquer the obstacles to your freedom with gentleness. She manifests herself now as Bhadra, the gentle. She will calm the waves of emotion, eradicate doubt and despair, and provide safe and graceful passage through all difficulties. Bhadra Kali, or wish fulfilling Kali, is an auspicious and gentle form of Kali Ma. She is Kalyani, who gives peace and happiness. She is the giver of windfalls and blessings. She appears when a gentle way will best approach what is needed. Sometimes, okay, that was the download too. The war is also against your cortisol levels in the body. Cortisol is the enemy of manifestation. Cortisol is your stress hormone, okay, that is released from the kidneys, right? Kidneys also resonate with fear. So when you're in a fear, fight or flight energy and that cortisol is taking over your body, it is the enemy of you manifesting your future. So in order to protect that, you have to not be in a state of stress, despair, fear, lack. Okay? So therefore that means you gotta be calm when shit happens. Like like I said, as I said, you gotta find the loophole is in your fucking mind. Oh, let me take a sip of that. The loophole is in your mind. Don't that look like a loop? The loophole is in your mind. But you too busy in stress and strife and how am I gonna get these bills paid that is keeping you from your destiny, is keeping you from reaching the heights that you're supposed to reach. Damn, that's how you sabotage, right? That's how you subconsciously sabotage ourselves, right? She softly and deftly breaks the pattern. We no longer need to engage in unnecessary drama under a mistaken notion that it is necessary for growth. Sometimes the growth is in choosing to cultivate and apply the kindness, strength, and wisdom needed to disentangle and disengage from drama. It is about finding the inner strength to be true to ourselves in a moderate and peaceful state of being. Right. Huh? I'm almost done. Raksha Kali without the protruding tongue, so often associated with fiercer forms of Kali, is an expression of Bhadra Kali or gentle Kali. Raksha Kali has two arms, blue skin, and a gentler expression. She is celebrated on the eve of the Buddha full moon in May, which we took. What did I say about Taurus, yo? 180 flip, D. Listen, the nodes is about, yo, the nodes. I don't know if they already, or somebody said they already in, well, in Vedic, they are already in Taurus and Scorpio. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Which streams an abundant and blissful download of applied grace to earth. Her presence signifies a time when an unusually powerful cosmic wave of spiritual light is very soon to become available to you. Like a surfer sensing and paddling towards the perfect wave, you can attune yourself to this sublime current of divine energy and allow it to lift, guide, and move you. It is a prediction of an imminent, joyful, and significant breakthrough. This particular time, greater progress than usual is opening up for you. Rachka Kali is worshipped for protection from epidemics. Yo, 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 yo. Raksha Kali is worshipped for protection from epidemics and drought. These are literal and symbolic protections. An epidemic is a mass contagion. It can be a swiftly spreading disease of the body. Yes, Bubby. What? Listen to this, y'all. An epidemic is a mass contagion. It can be a swiftly spreading disease of the body, but also of the mind. Fearful collective reactions based on societal conditioning and manipulated through the media can spread like wildfire. What did our blood clots say about the mental manipulation? Sixes coming away from that shit. Coming away from that shit. Okay? The collective psyche of humanity is consistently being influenced. There are abundant spiritual sources of goodwill and peace constantly broadcasting divine love to humanity. And there are forces of negativity and mean spirit disruption seeking to assert their agendas through the human collective too. The Kali wisdom within our hearts recognizes fear fueling energy for what it is, no matter if it is dressed up as something else, and knows when and how to say stop. Like you can't include me in them that. You can't. That's why I said the loophole is in your mind. Kali's presence in our being commanders or commandeers negative forces. Instead of undermining us, we respond to those energies in such a way that our peaceful inner light increases. We become increasingly skillful in redirecting our attention, intention, and action along productive healing pathways. Damn, Alana, the presence of negative influence does not need to be denied nor decried. Yeah. So it's not the fact of, again, like denying what is being attempted. It does need to be acknowledged without one becoming overly interested or engaged in it. That's the high priest, and high priestess energy, right? You are not swayed. That's the gray cat. You're not swayed in either direction, okay? Because you know that it is the happy medium, it is the balance, right? Of life. When bad shit happens, it doesn't mean like for chosen ones, it doesn't mean bad shit don't fucking happen. It's our reaction to it. Of course, immediately you might be like, fuck, I got to move. You know what I'm saying? But then once you realize, okay, we got this. I'm one with the Most High. So, okay, Most High, how we gonna do this? Ancestors, how we gonna do this? You know what I'm saying? My team, spirit team, what's up? Give me the clues. What I need, okay, the meaningful sacrifice. What do I need to sacrifice? What do I need to let go of in order for me to get what I need? Kali promotes fearlessness and confidence because she knows how to use all energies, including negative energy, to promote light and awaken and blissful freedom within the soul. This oracle indicates that your heart has the wisdom to transform even the most negative experience into a source of healing and freedom. You will not be negatively influenced by others. Although powerful in effect, your healing path shall be gentle. I was saying that like it's no more trauma when you realize that the enemy is your own mind. You can't go through traumatic experiences unless you think of that, unless that's what you resort to, unless that's your first thought that comes to mind. Or if you just be like, all right, we'll get through this. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I got help. You see me? I'm not afraid of the work because you've been putting in work, not just this lifetime, many others. Damn, yo, this is heavy. Hold on, hold on. Another expression of the gentle side of our dark mother is Sha'ama Kali, the peaceful blue goddess. Her presence teaches us that it is not always effective to fight fire with fire or to try to overcome force with greater force. Her wisdom is that though. Her wisdom is that of a gentling nature, able to calm, disarm, and diffuse. There is not always a need to try and grapple and conquer. Sometimes the need is simply to let go. Nothing rightfully, nothing rightfully yours shall be denied to you. This simplicity of this can confuse those who have learned they need to pick up any gauntlet thrown by any person at any time. Just because another has created a reality for themselves and is attempting to draw you into it, it does not mean that you must participate. You have the divinely granted gift to choose where to invest your energy. Be strong so that you can know your gentleness. That's like perfect example. That's like a supervisor that just want to give you hell, that just want to, you know what I'm saying? And you like, God damn it, y'all gotta deal with this motherfucker every time. What? But then you finally have the courage to say, you know what? I'm gonna take my losses. I'm gonna apply somewhere else. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Ace of coins. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Or I'm gonna build something out for myself. Okay? And once you take that, look at this. Liberate. Look, the tornado. Liberate. Once you liberate yourself from the mindset of thinking that you stuck somewhere, okay? And you're not stuck in your present circumstances. Just because you may have to be patient, maybe you just have to wait, or maybe you were planting seeds in the wrong soil. Okay? Oh, my Alina Baraz. I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking the wrong motherfucker. Yo, that song is so hard. I'm not asking for too much. I'm asking the wrong motherfucker. Just cause we're in love doesn't mean that we're right for each other. Yo, can't, what she said? Can't make a home out of you just cause you're asking me to. I'm not asking for too much. Here's here's to good music, good life, good sex, good what? What a time to be alive. Like, this is the time to get it right. This is the time to get it right, y'all. Yo. Hold on. Yeah, be strong. Yeah, that's it. That's it, y'all. That was deep. That was deep, y'all. I'm offering $31 short reads. Hit up my email if you're interested, or you could just send the 31 to the Cash App. Everything is in the description box. Send the 31 to the Cash App in the comment section, leave their email. So that way I could leave the link for your reading. It's going to be a mini read, maybe like 15, 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how spirit move me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing that for this to kick off this ancestor season. It's so sweet. You know what I'm saying? And sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie. We got the gingerbread. Hold on, I got the gingerbread. Or gingerbread is coming back. I know. I haven't even had the time to add it onto the website, but I'm adding on gingerbread flavor in the spirit sprays, in the body butter, and also in the body wash. Okay, y'all got this. Don't get caught up in despair. Don't get caught up in a, well, I don't have no choice. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Well, that's what you told yourself. That's what you told yourself in your mind, and that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? But with that, y'all, as always, I'm gonna see y'all on the check-in, beloveds. I appreciate you. All the links are in the description box below. And we're gonna kick off Scorpio season with a bang. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios. Peace.